all the people that have gone out there against the mainstream media and said, you're going to call us racist, you're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs, fuck you. War.
It was a busy week last week and an eventful weekend. On Friday, Putin announced the seizure of assets of international Satanists. Groups like the Azov Battalion in Ukraine would be affiliated with them, as well as members of groups like the 764 network, which this wonderful lady, BX on X, has reported on. Go ahead and take a look at her reporting. Many of these individuals have already landed themselves hefty jail sentences for some of the stuff they're involved with, grooming children and blackmail operations. On Friday, we had a massive drone attack launched from Russia to Ukraine with 619 drones roughly flown, 3 people dead and 30 injured. This brings up a very serious point in kinetic warfare going forward. Drones are going to be a part of the battlefront, and they are a very serious attack option for terrorists as well. These are very serious concerns that shouldn't be taken lightly, especially after a massive political assassination of Charlie Kirk. These terrorist organizations are definitely going to be on red alert for their next opportunity. If you look here, we have a report from the Institute for the Study of War. They're discussing here how Russia's reportedly been forming strategic reserves for new recruits since July of 2025, adding roughly 300 people, or 300,000 people have signed contracts since the start of 2025. They're adding about 31,000 people a month in preparation for a potential NATO conflict. On the Ukraine front, since the beginning of September, there has been 13,000 people dead. It is imperative that we end this war as quickly as possible and end this bloodshed. Too many people are dying on both sides, and further escalation of this could potentially lead to World War III. The Pentagon is demanding journalists to sign a 10-page pledge to not gather certain information. All this does is show you very clearly wartime tensions are heightened inside of our new Department of War. Qatar has asked Israel for an apology over a drone strike conducted on senior Hamas leadership inside of their border as we head into a Jewish Holy Week. Mind you, these were Hamas officials, terrorist leaders, and after the October 7th attacks, I understand the desire for peace, but they do have a mandate to defend themselves, especially after decades, thousands of years of fighting this fight. If you look here, this is just an example of how many terrorist attacks occur on a regular basis against all kinds of people, but mostly from one group of individuals, and it's radical Muslim terrorists. Just since the beginning of September, middle of September, we've had 22 attacks, 145 killed, 45 injured, 2 suicide blasts in 9 different countries. Last month we had over 500 people killed in the name of Allah globally in 18 different countries. So these things are not to be taken lightly. They're very real, and anybody that served overseas in Iraq in the sandbox knows very well how that works. And unfortunately, as all this goes on, we have people, namely one individual, Hunter Nadal, 23, who decides to yell "Free Palestine" before opening fire at a New Hampshire country club wedding reception, killing one guest, Mr. Robert Caesar, an owner of a staffing company. Seems like he was an all-around great guy, and it's a tragedy to have something like this happen in our country. Prior to the election of Trump, scouring some of these forums, there was left-wing calls for violence on country clubs, and I think you're starting to see some of that come to fruition. I hate to see it. It's heartbreaking. It's yeah. I'm not gonna say much more. But this is the lovely couple that had their wedding ruined by a horrific piece of shit individual, and yeah, may God bless their marriage. So here in Colorado, we have a couple of different propositions coming down on our ballots this November. One of those things would be Proposition LL. Is asking voters to de-taper, excess revenue received from the previous Proposition FF tax hike. So people over $300,000 would, end up getting a tax increase. This is intended to pay for, but they've made a healthy school meals for all program, and it's bankrupt. No surprise. We warned them that there wouldn't be enough money when they were putting this law into place, and here we are, and they're asking for more money. Again, trying to take our taper away from us without fail every time. So that's what's going on there. The second measure that's going to be on the ballot is Proposition MM, which would be another tax hike on individuals making more than $300,000 a year. Yeah, I don't need much to say about that other than taxes are theft. So anyways, thank you for spending the time with me. If you made it to the end, go ahead and you like this video, go ahead and give us a follow, leave us a comment, interact with us. We'd be happy to hear your opinions. If you have any thoughts, questions, concerns, you know how to get a hold of me, you know how to find me. I am right here at coloradoconservativemedia.com. Thank you for your time. God bless. Have a good night.